Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Fenty lip stain. Let me look at the proper name. The Fenty Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. I repeated that a couple of times before and I still completely forgot. I have worn these, so this is not my first time trying them on. I actually wore them today, kind of put them to the test. So if my lips are stained, that is why. It's because I really wanted to see how long lasting these are. I did not record the process because it is the end of the day, but I just wanted to have more information for you and just a better review and kind of letting you know how well they last. So if this tells you something, that means it's working. So Fenty came out with 4 colors and I have all of them right here. And I had no intention of buying these, none whatsoever. But I went by Sephora to pick this one up. This is the Caliray Just Add Raise Glow Boosting Drops, which I tried today and I think it is just so pretty. And then I was walking by Fenty and I knew these came out. And I swatched them, put them on my lips. I put the orange one first. I was like, oh, I like that color. And then wiped it off. And lo and behold, it did not wipe off. It was there to stay, except the gloss has moved. So I was intrigued because they felt so nice. So anyway, I decided to get all of them. And the reason I got all of them is because I was confused with the colors. Because online, they kind of all looked similar, like the reds look very similar and then the pinks, burgundy looked very similar. So I wanted to swatch them for you, and that way you kind of have a better understanding of, you know, the colors and what this product is. So much talking. I mean, I'm finishing up my drink, so it's gonna be a good one. The drink today is the dill drink. I did share it in one of my videos, but it's very good. All right, let's read just a little bit about these products. Well, this product, it's just multiple colors. So this is a lip stain that goes on glossy and leaves behind a soft tint, delivering rapid hydration for an effortless, low maintenance look. And this is, I think, the description is very accurate. So let me grab them out. I have all 4 right here. So this is the packaging. You have the color on top, and then taking this out, the packaging is actually really beautiful. You have the color on top, which I really like, and it feels nice and sturdy. So this is the applicator, and look at that color. That's a bright color. And look at these swatches. These are from like earlier today when I went in the store and swatched them, and I got a tan. I got so many things and it's still on. These do not move. I will be swatching all 4 colors, so pray for my lips. I actually brought me in my Sarah Hap lip scrub. It's really good. And then I have an oil-based remover. I'm ready. So first things first, I'm going to swatch them for you. So let's start with the color 02. Wait, is there 01? Let's go. Yeah, 01. Mai Type. And I'm going to swatch it right here where I swatched the other one. So that way I'll just have one hand stained for the day. Okay, so this is 01, and see that glossiness? It's beautiful. This has definitely a pink tone, and you can definitely build this color just a little bit more to where it's more opaque. 02 is Zesty Bestie, and this is the color that I was craving over. I really would have picked this one out of all of them. And it looks stunning. And see how glossy these are? These do dry down, so they're not going to stay this. I mean, I'm sorry. These fade and they become, you know, a stain. But, you know, you have the glossiness initially. And then let's move on to 03, which is Strawberry Sangria. And I wasn't interested in this color much because it's just a red. And I thought, okay, like I have a lot of reds, but this is the color that has I've had all day and try to scrub it off. So it becomes definitely more of a pink color once it fades. And this is me literally scrubbing my lips. And then the last one is Berry Banger 04. And this is a bit of an intimidating color initially, but yeah, I wanted to get this one because I think once it fades, it looked really, really beautiful. So these are the 4 colors that we have. And I feel like this one and, oh my gosh, I can't look in the monitor. This one and this one seem quite similar in a way. The orange one definitely stands out and this one stands out, but my fear, I think, with these is that they're gonna all dry down or like stain your lips similarly, except the orange one. We'll see. All right, let's take up makeup remover wipes and I'll show you, you know, kind of if this can come off. So that is what comes off, and this will stay on all day long. Actually, like, wiped it off much quicker than before. So that's kind of the stain that stays behind, not on your lips. On your lips is much more noticeable. You know, I am not a huge fan of lip stains in general, but these felt so nourishing and hydrating and moisturizing that I got intrigued once swatching them. All right, let's start with 01. And let me grab a mirror. These are very pigmented, as you can tell. Extremely moisturizing. So that is the pigment and the application. I think it's a very even and it is very glossy and moisturizing. Kind of feels a little bit like a balm. It does not feel sticky. Like, my lips do not stay sticky at all. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of time and then I'm gonna wipe it off so you guys can see the stain that you're gonna be left with. Okay, I gave it about a minute and then I'm gonna take just a towel and wipe off. It's pretty strong. My suggestion to you is don't mess up. If you mess up, the line is going to be all crooked all day. See if I can take as much off. And that is the stain. I think it's so pretty. And then this stain will stay on most of the time. I ate quite oily food and I still had the stain on after eating. It does fade a little bit, so you may not have it quite as bright all the time after you eat, but you're gonna have it, I think, all day long. Nothing is coming off, and this is kind of what you're left with, and I think it's really pretty. My lips right now don't feel like they have absolutely anything on. They just feel just like my normal lips. All right, let me take that makeup remover. Let's see how much we can get off. I got some more off, so that's good. No more off, that's about it. I literally just scrubbed this off. I'm gonna take an oil-based remover and we'll try that. Usually with stains and things like that, you can really get off with an oil-based remover. I use my Lancome. It's like for waterproof and it works so well usually. So put a little bit on my pad here. Okay, that's coming off. Oh, praise Jesus. That is definitely taking a lot of it off. I'm so happy. So, you know, I used that. There's still lip stain there, as you can see, but it's a lot more gone than it was there. So that's good with me. I'm just adding a little bit of my, this is I think my concealer brush that I've used, cleaning off my under eye as well. And I think we can try the next one. Moving on to O2, which is Zesty Bestie. Oh, this, I'm so excited. I mean, this screams Tania. And it's like summer. It's so good. All right, let's try this on. They are so comfortable when you put this on. They feel so comfortable. There's no scent that I can tell. Guys, I'm all over the place. I even spilled my drink. Okay, I kind of wiped most of that off. The rest will have to stay there. All right. Ooh, that color is just perfect. Perfect. I think another thing that I've kind of noticed with these is that you can add just a wash of this color, or you can build it up and get it quite opaque. And I think that's really cool because you can add just a little bit of wash of color or build it up. And I do think the stain gets darker the more you build it up. Maybe that's kind of what I noticed with the pink one that I did initially. But this color screams my name. Absolutely. I love it. It screams summer as well. And you know, on the swatches, I just felt like the swatches online were confusing me because they all kind of seemed similar, although these are very different. But I want to see how the other two look because they have more of a pink undertone / red. But this is just perfect. Okay, let me wipe it off. I didn't leave it for that long. I've left it just for some seconds, but I think we'll get the idea. Oh, even prettier. I like a matte look, so this is perfect. So that is me wiping it off just with like a little towel or napkin, whatever this is, and so pretty. I like this better than full on. It gives me more of that like powdery feel to the lips. And that's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna try to take this off a little bit more because that way you can kind of see how it will wear throughout the day because it does fade slowly. But if you don't take it off completely, I really don't think it's gonna go away throughout the day. I mean, to me, this is a perfect summery lip, and you could have it literally all day. I wish I had this in my summer makeup, like minimal summer makeup, because I think something like this would be really cool. Obviously, the color is a little bit brighter in the beginning, but you can definitely, it'll fade throughout the day and it'll last all day long. Okay, I took a little bit more of an oil and taking this off. I mean, it's still stained. That is as best as I could get it without that. I think because I'm putting color over color, the stain keeps getting in there and it stains probably more than if you just used one color. But let's put a little concealer over so we can try the next one. Moving on to the red one, this is 03. And out of all of them, this was the one that I was least interested. I don't know why. I guess because it was not a fun color. Okay. Ooh, but that is stunning. So that is number 3, strawberry something. Let's try to wipe it off so we can reveal the stain. See, it's a very strong of a stain. But after I ate like a more oily food today, it definitely has faded more into a pink. But it stayed pretty strongly until I started eating. So that is the stain you're left with, and I think it's stunning. I'm pretty sure by now my lips are already raw, so who knows if it's the stain or my lips bleeding. That's the best we could do. All right, a bit of concealer. Moving on to the last color, which was a little intimidating, but I envisioned this patted down and just a beautiful berry stain. Okay. Also, if you have deeper skin tone, I think this would be so beautiful. I really don't want to mess up. I think for me, it's just very surprising how comfortable these are to wear and just how even this applies. Even if you want that like very barely there look and you add very little of this, it still applies so evenly. Even though this is a more intense, darker color, that these kinds of color tend to be a little streaky, just a little bit more harder to work with, less even. But no, this has applied just perfect. And it is such a pretty color. Now, to me, this is definitely that berry bitten lip. And I think it is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to give it a few more seconds and then wipe it off. And the gloss stays on pretty well. Again, if you start like eating or, it'll fade the gloss. Just kind of, I would say, like a regular lipstick. So this is how it's looking like once I wiped the gloss off. And I think it is just beautiful. Very comfortable. I'm just surprised at how hydrating and comfortable these really are. Even now, they literally just feel like my lips. They don't feel that that they're dried at all, even though I, scrubbed my lips. Also, I'm very surprised how even the stain is. Sometimes you have those stains that are kind of splotchy, and when you wipe them off, it just kind of comes off just uneven. But this to me is perfect. So those are the 4 colors. As you can probably tell, I am very surprised by these products. I think it's a new formula. It's a little intriguing in the best way. I find that they're unique and they're just performing so well. So I'm excited. I would not recommend getting all of them because I think this one or the red one and the pink one and this one, I think eventually they all will fade out similarly. If I were to only pick one, it would probably be the orange one, just because that's my color. And the next one, it would be this one, because I find it, I don't know, like the beautiful berry look. The pink one, is also beautiful if you like, just not quite as intense. And then the red one, if you like a true red, it's a beautiful stain. But I don't think you need them all. I think the formula is interesting, and I think it's worth picking them up if you enjoy that stain look. If you don't, do not get these. Don't think that you can kind of wipe them off and make them work. They are here to stay. But I think it's unique, and I like the price. I thought it was $24, which it is a lip product, but the packaging seems really nice and sturdy. I think the quality is really good, and I pretty much like everything about it. I kind of wish you would come out with some browns as well, or like to wear like they're nude but with a little brown in there. Hopefully, we can only hope. So those are my thoughts on the product. I would love to hear your thoughts down below, and I feel like we've done a lot of videos this week. Good for us, or me. My husband always makes fun that I say, we should cut the grass. We should do this. We make fun that it's the royal we when I'm asking him to do. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.